Well, by all means. Direct me.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Hey. What?
Your plan?
I? Need something?
Since when do the gods send mortals to collect? You're much too talkative to be the usher. This is the trouble with deities. They meddle in a world that they don't even inhabit. I hope they've promised you something better for your next life.
What?
Lovely.
Someone!
Austin! Further, wrong, Austin!
Not Sarai.
Lavaru, beyond.
Done. Not Sarai. Not Sarai.
Leave it to me!
Not Sarai. Whatever is your wish.
I can't move! Someone pick me!
Love. Moen, Ixi, Anna. Lover.
Fair enough.
Consider it.
You direct me. Well, by all means.
Lover.
Hey. Hey.
Lava.
You should be running. No go. Well, by all means.
Lava room beyond seek. The Watcher! No!
That didn't work!
Oe Dixiana.
Oh, almost.
Lava room beyond seek.
Lavaru beyond.
Good. Your aim could use some improvement. Your aim could use some improvement.
If doubts and curiosity... If doubt...
Fair enough.
Hey.
Fair enough. You Fair enough. Yes? Hi?
Lover of beyond sea. What? Lavaru beyond sea.
Been a pleasant surprise traveling with you, Horavius.
Nice of you to say that. I was on the road alone for years, and I'm happy to have company for a change.
My part of the country has a saying about Orlans. Face of skin, let 'em in. Face of hair, best beware. But you're more like a skin-faced Orlan.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, my tribe has a saying, head of brunette, they're all set. Head of blonde says everything wrong.
Wait, was that bad? I meant it as a compliment. Hey.
I'm ready.
Whatever is your wish.
I'm ready.
How may I help?
What?
I shall.
You can trust me.
I'm ready.
Hey.
I'm ready. Estromore? Builder's wisdom to you.
Greetings, Estromore. You are among the ovates of the Golden Grove. High Ovate, an ancient elm among poles and saplings. We have taken root in the same soil, and the others grow in my shade. Their roots nourish my soil. My branches give them shelter. Together, we grow. Like the leaves of a tree, we are many sharing one source, one purpose. Living or dying, we nourish one another. The truths of the soul and of the body are written on every blade of grass and sung by every creature under the sun. We learn these truths and sing them back. At least he chose someone who wouldn't wrap her intentions in trickery and lies. But what is a god that his voice should carry so far? And what are you that you should so eagerly obey? The gods only have dominion over what we cede, and you would cede matters of life and death to them.
Yeah? Ah, thank you.
Lava. Lava. Arthur.
Estramore?
A toll, traveler. You met a dwarf traveling this road. What did you do? There is no justice in the tides that move the seas, nor in the seasons that nurture and slay all growing things. There is no morality in the forces that move the world. They are inevitable, products of their own self-perpetuating motion. You found a tree that had lived for centuries. Its roots were deep, and its boughs sheltered many. Why did you cut it down? Yet even your cruelty, great though it is, has served a purpose. The splinters you leave in your wake fertilize new life. Your drive to destroy is another tool in the cycles of death and rebirth. If you know this much, then another god has already spoken with you, and given you half of the answer. No mortal can survive the descent into the pit. But there are souls on the burial isle that are pledged to me. I will grant them to you, and they shall bear you down safely, as well as light the way beyond.
They're obvious. Do people treat you badly? Look.
Are you kidding me? My face looks like a cautionary tale about the dangers of wild animals. How do you do? May Wal watch your step.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again. 5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it. I can't. Going back without finding Persak would be... Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Ilitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her. It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me, but sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often. Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persak will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives? Makes me wonder what Persak remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us. Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean. That's what I'm supposed to remind him. Ready, Watcher.
Well, by all means.
Ready, Watcher.
Well, by all means.
The safety of the republics is being decided here. It's to be done. There'll be time enough to beg forgiveness when the dust settles.
You must do what you feel is best. I understand. Do these look like the cliffs from your vision? Ready, Watcher. Then I'll follow. In these visions, I don't suppose you're getting a sense for who Persock is now. At least we're getting closer. Seems like we've made more progress together than I've made in a year. Someone who'll give us soft beds and a hot meal when this is over. I talked to everyone in Masuk before I left. I heard that he was a strong leader, a dependable builder, a caring grandfather, a wise elder, a generous neighbor, a cunning negotiator. The odd thing is, many in Masuk weren't much older than me when Persock passed, and yet everyone wanted to make sure he heard about something in particular. Our trade with the Amawa, our successful hunts, peace with neighboring villages. I wondered about that. Most of his daughters and nieces are too old for a journey like this, and as busy as he was, his grandchildren didn't know him all that well. Besides, that's never been the purpose of these journeys. Whoever he is now, he probably won't remember his family back in Nasitak. This is about the legacy he left the village. Perhaps you're right. Anyway, what about this Theos character you're searching for? Seems like he was someone important to you. What about him? Not a lot to go on, huh? Hopefully you can pick up a few more clues about him while we're running around.
Farron.
Audra Arch, dead ahead. Audra Arch, dead ahead. I'll follow you. I always get a strange feeling near the end of a hunt, like an itch on the end of my nose. I feel like we're close. Not at all. After all this time, a part of me had already accepted that I'd never find him, that I'd be stuck wandering like this forever. I'll admit, I didn't believe you at first. Still didn't until now. I haven't spent this much time around anyone since the long hunts in Nasitak. But I've gotten to know you, seen how you deal with Kith. Whatever else you turn out to be when we find Theos, you're honest. I know you wouldn't lead me astray in this. Good question. I guess that depends on who he is now. I'd like to think that traveling for 5 years entitles me to give him a solid earful about all of it. But what really matters to someone in Persoc's position? The village he left behind? The family he likely won't remember? You sound like my mother on my wedding night. The figurine. It's glowing.
You mock us? Even the keepers of the stone will honor us after this hunt.
Auric's shadow.
Ah, it must be.
Any closer and you'll bleed out next to him. I never thought I'd prepared myself to meet a stranger. To share the honor and history of my village with someone who had no knowledge of us. Even someone who'd scorn our way of life.
Bazzo Nisco.
He should hear about his family.
If you've finished your chanting, we need to get to work before the meat spoils.
Have you no respect? A great soul inhabited this body.
And it's gone now. What's left is our kill.
Coming from people who revere stones and long-dead Audra.
She slanders the builders. Very well. We leave you in peace, then.
Ready, Watcher. A deer in the middle of Air Glonfoth. To think I spent so long searching for that poor beast. Whatever Persok becomes next, I doubt he'll remember any of this. And yet those 5 minutes with him were more than I've spent with my family in 5 years. I'm sure Masuk will talk about my Tarnak Ilitsak for years to come. And by the time I've had my fill of blubber and fermented milk, I'll tire of telling the story. But that's what it'll be to the rest of Masuk. A story. And I'll just be a figure in it. It's Kalu, Yakona, Najuo, and Malak who know me as more. What about you, Watcher? Do you know why you're searching for Theos? Those reasons can make all the difference. I hope they're useful to you. Anyway, Theos isn't getting any closer. I suppose we'd best keep after him. I'm here.
Fair enough. Hello!
Farewell.